through how I fix y'all's Xbox 360s. First thing I do is get the secondary error code. 3 red lights. Hold down the sync button. Error code 0110. It's usually the RAM chip. Then turn the preheater on. It's time to remove the X clamps. Now we remove the old thermal paste. A lot of people use Arctic Clean. It's a little expensive. I use Goo Gone. Goo Gone works very well. Now I flush the GPU and the RAM chips, because that's what we're going to be reflowing. It's alcohol. As you see, it oozes down the bottom side of the chip. Do this on all 4 corners. Cleans everything out from under the chip. Depending on the error code, sometimes I flush the whole entire board, but not on this one. Now that that's done, we let this sit for about 10 minutes and then we apply flux. Now we're going to flux the chips. One of the most important parts. This is the flux I use. It's about $18 for a bottle like this. I get it from, I believe it's mcmelectronics.com. Very good. Make sure you order a flux dispenser if you get that. Now, first I'm going to flux the GPU. Flux will start oozing down the bottom side. Flux all 4 RAM bricks. Wipe the flux off. It's a little nasty. It's very sticky. Try not to get it on your fingers. It's very hard to get off too. Let this flux sit on this board for about 10 minutes and we'll preheat it. Alright, now we're going to put the board on the preheater. As you can see, I taped a temperature probe, a hair link to the side of the chip. Temperature probe is a must-have if you're using a hot air machine like mine, 968. We're going to preheat the board. We're going to reflow the 2 left RAM and the GPU. My style preheater has a temperature probe for the bottom of the board right here on the front. Here in a minute you'll see the flux start boiling on the side of the chips. That's what you want to be looking for. As you see right here, temperature probe is only reading 54. You want to get it to about 125, a little higher. Flux is about to start blowing on the chip. Sometimes this aluminum foil likes to come up when you're preheating the board. It can be a pain. See, the bottom board temp is reading 130. Top side's close to 100. I personally like to reflow the 2 left ram first. I don't have to preheat as long, and I don't have to use as high as heat. Now I use just my 4141 nozzle. A lot of people use the 1818 size nozzle, which will fit the ram chip. I like to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Use 1 big nozzle, do them both at the same time. Don't usually have to reflow these ram on the Cerakote. First temp I'm going to use is 90C on the machine. Hold that for a few seconds. Don't have to reflow the ram chips as hot or as long. Between the preheat and the machine is showing 129 on the temperature probe. Bump it up to 195. Starts to go up.
In life, we hit a crossroads and are forced to choose which path we want to take.